We call on our ancestors to affirm and consecrate this physical space. We ask your permission for guidance and protection as you lead us through your spiritual realm.
Hello to each and every one of you, and welcome to the year-end celebration at Medgar Evers College as we celebrate the Iola Thompson's The Arts Alive Showcase. We are excited to be honoring the legacy of civil rights leader Medgar Wiley Evers and celebrating our 51 years of academic excellence and the process of transforming lives right here in the culturally diverse community of Crown Heights, Brooklyn, New York. We send a very special welcome to our president, Patricia Ramsey, our first Black woman president, and look forward to the new direction that she will lead our college in the 21st century. We thank Dr. Clinton Crawford for the departmental support and the creation of a space for our BFA students to realize new dreams. Tonight, let's hold a space for our BFA students and the entire mass communications department as we curate stories grounded in arts, purpose, and social justice through an interdisciplinary lens. We hear excerpts tonight from Iola Thompson herself, who the show is named. Please remember that our ideas are resilient and the key to the future. Welcome.
Dr. Thompson, how does social justice play into the arts?
Well, we can look at it from this point of view. Does art imitate life, or does life imitate art? And from my perspective, I think art imitates life. And in the future, not only now is it happening, and in the future as well, you will see many arts areas, that is dance, theater, music, film, explore all the social injustice dynamics that have taken place today.
See Finally, the word that has kept our people burdened for centuries is dead and gone. Hallelujah!
Today, we're not just burying the N-word. Today, we're taking it out of existence. We're removing it from our spirits. We're ensuring that it's condemned, never to be used again. The NAACP has said it's no good. It has to be removed. And removed forever. And to deliver the eulogy, I invite Miss Humina Masley.
So they buried the N-word, dug up a hole and buried him 6 feet under. What a sight to behold, what a day to remember. Nothing but sticks and bones, because that word posed too much of a danger. The great manipulator, born to degrade the black man's color, lives to test its impact on the children's future, so they buried the N-word. Society couldn't bear to look at him any longer. His face was the epitome of anger, and that looked too familiar, reminded them of Emmett Till's mother, so they buried the N-word. He was getting too bold, did not care to live any longer. He lost his soul, so he could never be his brother's keeper. With too much to consider, they had to call on the undertaker to bear witness to this death sentence. Boy, was he tense. His rap sheet was too long, so they made sure he never sang no freedom song. He even had an etymology. This N-word had its roots dug deep in Egyptian terminology, then later uprooted by the Romans, the Spanish, and the French ideologies. Extracted God from his core and dragged him till he can think no more. He became the laughingstock that supplied all of Jim Crow's laws. Not only was he poor, but the N-word was inferior, made to take the back seat when he just entered through the back door, even after his resurrection from the Civil War. See, he had to fulfill his master's ploy. Sooner or later, he would be eating off the floor if it was not for the civil rights laws. But he was already wounded from this racial attack. The N-word started calling another N-word black. The NAACP said, forget that, so they buried the N-word. No remorse, no tears held back. No clemency, no public apology. His sweat was becoming an aphrodisiac. Any day now he would impregnate the world where N-words lacked, so they buried the N-word. The whole event was done publicly, no longer held in secrecy. No handcrafted casket adorned with beautiful tapestry, just a pine box and a fake black rose thrown in with no sympathy, finally laying to rest over 500-year-old history, immune to this 21st century.
Ding dong ding. Ding dong ding. Ding 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 ding. Ding.
Ring, sing, ring.
Hang.
Justice is a crystal ball, not a brick thrown. It is a promise of this will be. There'll be no need for tears shed in mourning.
Social justice isn't having to say sorry after your ignorant self passed racial judgment on me because you're insecure about your skin. Learn to embrace it. Social justice isn't having to say sorry for the assumption that my popping melanin skin can't get me anywhere that I need to be in life because I'm already here. Social justice isn't having to say sorry because my popping, beautiful, glowing, smooth, and purified skin makes you uncomfortable. Get comfortable. Social justice isn't having to say sorry because you're sorry you try to play us when really you played yourself, thinking you can play with us. Try again. Social justice will be the product of our fight for today, for tomorrow, and forever. Every day until we make a difference. Let's make a change.
Justice is a hand extended, not an open wound. Justice is a final mirror for everyone and everywhere to see.
It wasn't nothing to do with you, but it was something to do with me. To have you just up and walk out like that, what did you think happened to me? Did you ever stop and ask yourself, I wonder how Vera's doing. I wonder how she feels. I lay here every night in an empty bed, in an empty room. Where? Someplace special. Someplace where you had been. The same room you walked out of. The same bed that you turned your back on. You gave it up and you want it? What kind of sense does that make? You had what you want and I didn't. That makes you special? You one of those special people who's supposed to have everything just the way they want it?
Justice is a whisper. Justice is a shout. Justice is a fist raised. Justice is a head bowed.
Sadie Tanner, Octavius Catto, Cecil B. Moore, Identity, Arthur Ashe, Little Rock 9, James Fortin, Upbringing, Sojourner Truth, Thurgood Marshall, Ada B. Wells, Cater G. Woodson, and Ella Baker.
Justice is a statue. Justice wears a blindfold. But in the hands of humans, justice is a noose. Justice is a handcuff. Justice is a prison cell. Justice is a hollow cry. Justice is a bitter lie.
This is America, the land of the free, the land where your grandfather was hung from a tree. Things are not as simple as they may seem. It took a long time to create this beautiful scene. It started in the 1800s when they took about 800 overseas, where they were welcomed to a cruel scene. We were whacked on our backs like when Reagan released crack on us blacks. This is America. This is the land of the free, the land where your grandfather was hung from a tree.
They're America. I'm tired of this. I see what you're doing, and I don't like it. You think I don't know? You promised me a better future. You promised me hope and prosperity, but all I'm seeing is anger and barbarity.
Sometimes we often take life for granted. How can we live our life without listening to what people have to say about what we should do and what we should not do? We should all live a happy life, but how can we live that life that we want to live without assisting us from everything we do? We try the life that they want us to live, but not good enough. First, you lock us up, beat us like we're some animals. You set the system to aid us for no reason. Taught others to aid us as well. Okay. How can we live in this world that is not for us? Our ancestors fought for our rights just so we can be free. Are we supposed to fight every day for our rights? Why can't we just be equal?
I bought into the whole idea of the American dream, but I can see clearly that it's just one heck of a scheme. My ancestors' blood, sweat, and tears have cultivated your lands, just so they could keep their children's children out of your cold, dead hands.
She was bound to the land that told a tale that her mouth knew not of. It told a tale of her former self, a woman who bore the scars of oppression, beaten, plucked, and painted from the colors of deception, chipped away piece by piece, till there was a faint glimmer, a distant memory, recognition of her reflection. She was bound to the land that told a tale that her eyes could not fathom. The land that she once bore, neglected and sickened, bashful of her very stolen essence.
I'm done being defined by how I look. And I don't want to change, so that's a closed book. I'm not going anywhere, America. So it's about time you start accepting me for me, because it's the only way that I'll be set free.
Dr. Thompson, what is concert dance in your opinion?
Well, concert dance is actually when you expose dance to large audiences, giving them the opportunity actually to be engaged with it, as well as view it, as well as understand it. Because in many instances, if it were not for people like Alvin Ailey and Arthur Mitchell, black dance companies who are world-renowned, so many people across this world would not know actually that African Americans are that skilled at dance movement and the artistry of dance. And so concert dance is extremely important for exposing dance.
Thank you, Dr. Thompson, for your wisdom. Thank you, Dr. Umalu and Professor Barnes, for your legacy. I am honored to be continuing the path that you all have created for me. It's important for students to be exposed to dance on the concert stage and also in the communities. Our department wants our BFA program to be interdisciplinary in its nature, high quality, innovative in technology, culturally relevant, accessible to the community, and creating a pipeline for the next generation of young talent to come through our doors. Please take a look at our community dance gathering entitled Synergy with Medgar Evers College and the Abundance Dance Academy right here in our neighborhood.
Thank you for tuning in to the show. We hope you have enjoyed the offerings and continue to support Iola Thompson's Arts Alive Showcase. We would like to thank the Arts Alive committee members and a very special thank you to the professors and the students who worked to put this program together. If you would like to learn more about our BFA program at the college, tune into our website, www.mec.cuny.edu. Now, before ending this showcase, we would like to honor 40 plus years of hard work by Mr. Fitz Richardson. He has been a founding member of the Medgar Evers College radio station and a former student of Dr. Mary Umalu, the founder of the radio station. Mr. Richardson, you will be remembered always and will be appreciated and can come back and join us at any time. So, please take care, everyone. We look forward to seeing you again next year, next semester, right here on our showcase, the Iola Thompson's Arts Are Alive. Good evening.
I like the BFA program because it allows me to explore all avenues of my artistry.
The BFA program is helping my technical skills so that I'll be able to get a job in media.
So sign up for the BFA program, change your life, and set yourself up for a successful future.